Hey everybody, Marion the Barbarian here. You know, I was talking about doing like a sofa sessions, a porch rant, or I don't know what I'm going to call these. We'll see what it is in the video. But for now, over here having a beer, New Heights, sitting on the porch. And really, are we getting ripped off in the wet shaving hobby? And when I say are we getting ripped off, when you're buying from AliExpress, I just remember, 5 years ago, buying from AliExpress, things were incredibly inexpensive. And we started paying, pardon my French, out the ass for shave gear made in America and stuff like that. And I feel like the Chinese manufacturers jumped on that and said, hey, we can increase our prices. We have hand-tied knots. We have hands just like they do in America. We hand tie them just like they do. We can start charging $150 for a knot. They don't charge that much, but they went up considerably. It's insane. I'm not going to go into the knots, but let's get into razors. So y'all see me use the Yaqi Bohemia razor. I got the razor. I like buying the Yaqi or Yachi razors because they clone vintage razors that are generally going to be too expensive for me to purchase with my budget because they're so rare. Like this is a dupe, a clone homage of the Boheme razor, French-made razor in the 1930s. They wanted like $92 and some odd cents for it. I got it on sale for one of their spring sales for like 73 something, almost a $20 savings. So I pulled the trigger. It's a nice razor. Finishing's better than the Chip and Dale handle I'd gotten. And I'll pull it up on this phone I've got over here, but I'll also show you the Chip and Dale handle. Finishing wasn't as great on that one. And that Chip and Dale handle was like $63 stainless steel, just for the handle, not even the head. It's a lot of money. Labor's cheaper in China. The products they're using, the steel that's manufactured there is cheaper. They're not shipping it from anywhere. It's made there. Their labor's cheaper. And I just started thinking, this is a lot of money for a three-piece razor, nice tolerances and stuff. And the Bohemia razor was better than my Chip and Dale. That much I'll tell you. But I'm just going to pull this off because I am wearing an AliExpress Addy's Dive 39mm field watch. Lume isn't great on it. Has an NH35A movement. That is a Seiko movement, guys. There are 169 machined components that can't even be like a quarter of a millimeter off or the movement doesn't work. 169 machined pieces in here. Hand assembled, not hand assembled, who cares? Finishing isn't as great on the movement. It's a workhorse movement. Dial's nice. Finishing, blasted. This isn't a watch review video. I'm just trying to let you know. This right here, guys, was $48.08. I ended up putting a different band on it because I didn't like the bracelet, but the bracelet was even solid metal links. Do you understand 50 bucks versus 92 for something that's three pieces? And the tolerances on those three pieces, yeah, you'd like them to be nice, but tolerances on 169 pieces. Sapphire crystal. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, how is this cheaper than a three-piece razor made of stainless steel? This is stainless steel as well. It doesn't have drilled lugs. Like, that's something you look for in a watch. But for that price, guys, like, you can barely buy a Timex quartz for that price. Do you understand? Like, that's why I'm getting to the point. I feel like we're being ripped off in wet shaving. I think the people over at DS Cosmetics, Yaqi, all of these people that make razors and do knots and all that stuff saw how much we were paying here in the States and in the UK and in Europe. And they're like, hey guys, these people are buying our knots, buying the same stuff we have and turning around and marking it up 5-6 times. And people are just like, oh yeah. We're doing it to ourselves, guys. If you do buy these razors or knots or brushes, DS Cosmetics didn't even participate in their sale. So if that tells you anything. But DS Cosmetics doesn't. Yaqi does. I was on the girlfriend's phone just now, and I downloaded the AliExpress app so I could look up prices while I'm doing this video. And that Chip and Dale handle that they want $63 for, I think I got on sale for like 40 something. She has the opportunity to buy for $15.62. $15.62, you're selling this for first-time buyer. How are you still making profit? If you had to charge 60 something dollars for your MSRP, and then when you have it on sale, it's 40 something. Something stinks in Denmark. That's all I've got to say. Something's not right. We are being gouged on prices, guys. I'm not a YouTuber that gets sent a ton of stuff for free. Even if I was, my integrity is worth more than a $62 handle. But all these YouTubers telling you, hey, this is a great product, you gotta love it, this is so worth it. Is it? You can spend your money on what you want, but when I look at brands on AliExpress, like I have a dive watch as well I got that was a Tandorio, and it's got much better finishing than this, and it was under 70. Can you imagine? Like under 70, same movement, better finishing on all of this, like really nice watch. Yet I paid more money for a 3-piece razor. I'm just saying, guys, food for thought. Do you want to overpay when you're looking at the cost of production? And are you willing to continue doing it to yourself in this hobby? Are we still going to continue to overpay for razors, overpay for knots, handles? It's up to, and what you think overpaying is, that is a personal opinion. I'm only bringing up the Chinese brands like Yaki and stuff because now I have something to compare. I felt it was out of control a year ago, but now that I got into watches as well, I'm starting to learn that we have been overpaying in the wet shaving hobby. I mean, y'all can look around, see if you come to the same conclusion. Put your thoughts below. I'd like to know your thoughts. Just, I think I'm pretty much done promoting AliExpress razors. They're stainless steel from Yaki, DS Cosmetics. I will still own them. I will still use them. I will give, hey, you're paying a lot more than you should for this razor, in my opinion. Disclaimers when I use them. And if you want to buy them, buy them. I'm not judging you. Spend your money how you want. I just, food for thought, guys. All right. I think we're done. I'm going to finish my beer. MTB out.